Hello, everybody. Sorry we're a bit late starting, and we're only going to be 40 minutes because we're late starting. I was out with my dad doing some karaoke, not that anybody's here to hear me. Share this out. Hey! Hey! Okay, so let's share on X. Hey, Apex, how are you? What's Rick going to draw right now? I'm not sure. Uh, I'm probably going to do something from my characters. But how are you, Apex? Uh, I think I have one character to do for my character turnaround for heights. Yeah, we have one Razor, um, which is not going to take 40 minutes, I believe, but hey. So this character is 6'3", so quarter. How about that? All right. So that's where his head is supposed to be. Not necessarily his hair, but his head. Let's grab an image. Are you still here, Apex? I have a couple. Oops. Oh, might be nice if people can see him. Now I'm gonna get this up so I can see him. Open window. Let's press comics. Characters. DeviantArt. Villains. Open web. And that's on the wrong. So let's. Okay, so let's see. I got my drawing of this character up. I can see you. Okay. Can you hear me? Do I sound alright? Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I could check myself, probably. That's something that probably would help me for future ones. Going a little thinner with the lines. To take these couple layers off to get this done properly. Jeez, his legs are whacked. I'm gonna have to do something about that later. That's in the... Okay, so let's see. Hey, is Trudeau really gone? Um, as leader of the Liberal Party, yes. But I believe he's still Prime Minister till we have an election. I'm not sure. I don't think he's advocated the Prime Ministership. As far as I know, he just advocated leader of the Liberal Party. And from what I hear, this guy's supposed to be just almost just as bad, if not as bad. So I don't know. Hearing that he's gone is necessarily a good thing. Just as long as this new guy does not get elected, if he's as bad. Not that I'm voting liberal. Those hands are bad, but no, he's PM in County. What was his reason for stepping down? Oh, I don't know. I don't know his. There's probably the reason that he says, and then the real reason. The real reason. Well, I think there's a lot of piled up. He is not very well liked. So. And he'll never admit to stepping down because of that, but that's probably the real reason. Hey, Pilfer, how are you doing? It's good. I'm doing good. Let's see. How are you today? No, you don't do a stream till tomorrow. Well, I'm doing good. Just chilling. About to play some Monster Hunter Wilds while I watch your stream. Cool, cool, cool. I might stream tomorrow, but probably not till Thursday. Yeah, I thought I remember you saying something about streaming tomorrow on your show yesterday. His deputy PM accused him of being unfit to lead and looked like they were about to lose the next election with him as leader. Hopefully, they still lose it with him with the new guy. So this is Razor. For those that don't know, he's the last one of the characters I have to do in mine for a straight on view, and well, not that this looks the best. And you usually do go on Wednesdays. I think is what you're trying to say. Yeah, I'm usually on somebody else's stream on Wednesdays. Uh, I get you. And today I normally start at 10, but I was out with my dad at my uncle's and we were doing some karaoke. So, Okay, so I'm gonna take that thing on the other side off, cause there we go. Okay, so. You say with Anita. I gotta make sure my yeah, okay, it's still. Are you guys hearing me all right? Yeah, just I had my mic went out for a second. That's why I wasn't sure whether the things got switched on me or not. So I just wanted to make sure people could hear me. Yeah, so there we go. That looks better. And my camera seems frozen. Okay, I'm back. Well, video is fine. You tell me if my video wasn't fine, right? Okay, so okay, so we're going to take this to 5 because we want to. Okay, so I did that off the wrong layer. see. Okay, so now we're gonna. I'll probably. Let's put some ears on this guy. There we go. And we'll come down to 4. And under there. Okay, so now we got to put some, just some little extra details on him. We have a throwing star. Hey, Mike, thanks for dropping in to put the like and all that in. It is appreciated. Okay, so we're gonna have to do part of this on another layer. Is This is supposed to be a buzz saw. How are you tonight, Mike, if you're still here? Okay, so we're going to add another layer. We're going to take this, put it on there, and we're going to try and create a buzz saw type thing. Hey, Tim, how are you? Okay, so I just did that whole buzz saw, and it was on the wrong layer. Why are you meh tonight? I have my okay. I just asking, trying to make conversation. I was out with my dad tonight. Uh, Doing some karaoke at my uncle's. Yeah, I did. Of course, I sing horribly, as you know from the few times that I have sung on here. But I had fun. Did it. I did a few songs. What songs did I did? I started off with it was a Beatles song, "Hard Day's Night." Uh, and then I did a few other songs. I did "California Girls." I did the Twist and Shout, the Battle of New Orleans. Uh, Pretty Woman. There was a couple others, I know. I just can't remember what. Late start. Yeah, I was out with my dad doing karaoke at my uncle's, as I was just saying to Tim. So I got home. I figured I'd do a little bit of time here. How are you? Yes, I did have fun. He's doing good. I'm probably gonna be seeing him tomorrow. How are you doing, Goodnight Spoon? Awesome. You are doing awesome. That's awesome. Oh, awesome that I had fun. Okay, so what's happened to make it a bad week, I guess, is the question that should be asked. I left. Well, that's good. And how did that go? Okay, so I'm gonna redo in these things. Well, me and my boss have been praying for you. Or not great, but it could have been worse. I put some oil in the vehicle, got my blood drawn for tests, and visited work. Then I started feeling faint again. So, well, it seems as much as you love that job, you might have some, unfortunately, some bad, harboring feelings towards it. Subconsciously. At least, one could think that, anyways. Yeah, I don't know at this point. I looked at my heart rate monitor when it started happening, and it was opposite of what I was expecting. Okay. Wanna. There's probably a couple feelings there. You're probably excited to be sort of back at work, but if you had people there causing you stress, there would be some reluctance and fear of seeing those people. That's me assuming a lot based on the little bit that I know of psychology. It went from 120. Yeah, well, beats per minute. Well, I think the 120 would be anticipating, the anticipation and all that sort of excitement of going there. And then once getting there, it's like, oh my God, I'm here. Huh? At least that would be my guess for a layman. Okay, so not the best, but there we have Razer. But it's good that you got out of the house. Merge selected layers. Control C. Uh, if that's the case, it has little to do with work and all to do with anyone speaking to me. Well, could be a combination of work and thing, like people at the work that you possibly don't want to interact with, is more what I mean. Hmm. Because this all, I could correct me if I'm wrong, from what I got from you, this all started because of people at work stressing you out. Although, on a completely different note, I brung my hard drive in Monday and paid $300 plus tax to hopefully get it looked at and fixed. And it could end up costing, could cost more or it could cost no more. Not yet. It's gonna take 2 to 3 weeks. They couldn't do it right there on site. So, and I should know in a couple days whether it's gonna cost more or not. Oh, how much is it gonna cost? Well, it can cost somewhere between the 300 that I've paid and more, like up to 15. But the guy that I was talking to, or one of the guys that I was talking to, the main guy, said, like he's never seen anybody pay more than 1,200 or 1,300. And that's Canadian, of course, too. And he says, but most people end up spending under a grand, more around the 400 or 500 mark, or the 300 mark, which I paid. So here's praying. Okay, so that did take me about 40 minutes. Just approximately how long I wanted the show to run. Oh, let's. But I saved up for it, so from my job. I like the hairdo. Mine? I haven't changed it really. I haven't done, actually, just haven't, well, not that I comb it or brush it that often, especially with it being this small, and just haven't washed it in a couple days. So we can take razor off of here now. Is it not combed? Me? No, no, this isn't combed. It's like, look at how, there's nothing to comb. I brush it and, so I gotta find, hopefully soon I will find out how high these two are. Although they're demons, they're technically bad guys, so that you're gonna see in the comics. So I want to do those two. Hopefully, I can find them soon at my thing. Maybe I might even have something with their height on my old hard drive. So I'm not sure I don't think I'm gonna do much else. I figured I'd come on, give us a little bit of uh, why I wasn't here for the whole time, and well, if you looked at it in 144p, it looks nasty. Well, what about in 720 or 1080? Uh, oh, your new internet is no good? Sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're talking about your internet and not mine. Maybe once you get settled, you can pay to have their internet upgraded so it'll do be better. So next week, maybe. Although I do like this, I'll go over this Rick, I have an idea for your next stream. Well, my next stream is supposed to be famous birds for the whatchamacallit stream. Or do you mean next Tuesday? Oh, and did you catch any? I did a stream couple last week or the week before. I think it was the week before. Old and new art. There was some art on there that you might recognize. Next time you don't have anything planned. Well, that'll be sort of next Tuesday. I might have something like this planned, but doing redoing this. Yeah, it was like a stream. I did a live stream. Here, let me find out when it was. Studio content live. It was from March 5th. Here, let me get the link for you. Gettable, shareable link. It was an hour and 20 minutes, basically. The one was March 5th. March 5th was a Wednesday. I'm thinking I might do another one of them. Because I got a whole bunch of artwork that I can show off. That Oh, I will click that link as soon as you end. I'm thinking maybe do that another one of those. Maybe next week on a Wednesday after. I usually go on Hero Shack Wednesday nights. Um, and maybe I'll do it after a Hero Shack stream for an hour or so. Show off some older and newer art. Like maybe not like newer art, like within the last week or so. Probably most of the stuff would have been before my mom died. Hey Herman, how are you? But yeah, I think I am gonna end now. Sorry, as Herman gets here, I end. Sorry, Jeff. It's nothing against you. It's just after midnight. I wanna. Oh, did you get that problem resolved with the con or whatever it was? There'll be lots of stuff you don't recognize from before I even started streaming, but there'll also be some stuff from after I streamed. Yes, got a table at the con, and I sold out of my stock before the con was over. Oh, that is awesome. Did you bring a lot of books, or I guess I'm just curious to, like you say, you sold out of your stock. Like you could have brought 20 books, or you could have brought 1,000 books. Somehow I don't think you brought 20, and somehow I don't think you brought 1,000. I brought 95. Oh, that's pretty good. I guess that was the last of your stock you had left. So yeah, that selling 95 books is pretty good. 20,000. Yeah. Yeah, I would. No, not 20,000, 20 or 1,000. But 20,000's, even a lot more than the 1,000 that I said. But with just so that I remembered that. Oh, yes, that's the thing that I remember. Something that I meaning to do. I didn't start it with this, but I'm gonna end it with this. Well, yeah. Any prayer requests from people that are listening? I'm going to be starting to try and remember to open this with prayer, do a prayer as I begin, and also do a prayer at the end asking for prayer requests from you guys. So, any prayer requests? I know Goodnight Spoon probably I'll keep praying. Although I'm praying it off air, I will pray for it on air that his anxiety goes away and the agoraphobia goes away as well. But any beyond that, maybe Goodnight Spoon. None here. Okay. Sure. It's supposed to be a prayer request, so it's for whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to directly impact you. That sounds like a good prayer. Okay. So, Lord, come before you right now. I pray for a good night spoon that you help with his anxiety. Praise you that he was able to get out today and do some stuff, although not quite as successful as he would have liked, with the fainting spell, but it's still a good sign, a good thing in the right direction. And I pray that you just remove this anxiety and agoraphobia from him. We know you don't want fear in us to fear anything, and anxiety is rooted in fear as well as the agoraphobia. So just take that away from him, Lord, and draw him unto you, more and more. And as he also asked, I'll pray for Canada's sovereignty, that you keep our sovereignty, us, our own sovereign nation, in the here and now, Lord. Just make our leaders strong. And although I don't like the current leadership, I pray for them that you would hopefully direct them in the right ways and right things to do. And I pray this for the U.S. as well, the United States, for the sanctity of their country as Goodnight Spoon. I pray for Donald Trump that you would put people beside him to guide him in the right ways to do things. You know the good and the bad and all that. You know what your will is too, overall. And maybe this is something to come out towards your will, as much as we don't like it in whatever way. I don't know, because we are in the end times and the last days, and maybe this is part of that stuff. I've heard some people say something about it. I don't know. But you do, Lord. So thank you for bringing us all together, and thank you for Herman. Although Herman didn't have any prayer requests, I pray that you bless his novels and all that. Bless his writing, give him the words to say, help him in all what he's doing in his novels, that he's trying to glorify you in a roundabout way, as I believe he said. And I guess that's it for now. Lord, thank you very much. In your name, amen. So with that, we are ending. Thanks for everybody stopping by. Love you all. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day, night. Maybe see you tomorrow night. If I do the art stream, I might wait all week. No problem, Herman. And well, if not, be sure to try and check out the. Thank you. Be sure to try and check out the thing on Thursday, the Silhouette game. It's famous birds. Unlike last week, this one should be easy. So, bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great night. Yeah, I'm good, I think.